Shalom. I would like to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakadash, the honest apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace to the whole full elect scattered abroad at the four corners of the earth. So this is a video from Morris Invest, and the title of the video is "In 37 Days, Everything Changes for the U.S. Dollar. Putin and China are ready. Morris Invest." So for those of you that may not know, this is the dude from Redacted. He has another channel called Redacted, and he's an independent journalist. And so I stumbled across this video. This video is from 8 days ago. But it's still relevant, still very relevant. And so I actually watched about halfway through the video so far. So I'm just going to play the audio to this part of the video real quick.
Asked about this, and he said last week that the United States debt is unsustainable. When something, by the way, is unsustainable, that means it collapses. But in 37 days at the Fed's March 20th meeting, we will have our response to China. They are stimulating their currency, and we are forced to devalue our currency, and our dollar will be unrecognizable. Because China is just one piece of this puzzle. But see, Jerome Powell's hands are tied behind his back.
Did you hear that? On March 20th, that's when the Fed is going to have their meeting in order to, quote unquote, stimulate the economy in response to what these other countries have done. So the U.S. dollar is done, man. It's going down little by little. And who knows, Lord willing, 2024 could be the year.
Because of the United States commercial real estate collapse that's on the verge of happening. Not the residential real estate, that's doing fine, and I think prices are going to go up. No, commercial real estate, office buildings, which are vacant. And now that is tied to small local regional banks. I don't know if you know what's been happening right now, and I don't know if you know what's been happening over the past week, but these regional banks have these loans with these commercial real estate buyers, and they are walking away from their mortgages, defaulting. That means many of these regional banks are about to go under if interest rates don't come down fast. Because many of these real estate owners had 5-year adjustable rate mortgages, and there's no way they want to refinance from 3% up to 6 or 7%, or even higher. So they need these interest rates to come down fast. But guys, here's the real story. Here's the rub. If inflation goes up thanks to what China is doing with their stimulus, then Powell won't be able to slash interest rates at this March 20th meeting, as we expect him to do. Instead, do the opposite. Pull the rug out from the economy. We are facing a crash like never before. Interest rates go back up. Are you crazy? All of these commercial banks are going to experience catastrophic default on commercial real estate loans. And each of these banks will start to topple one by one. Mark my words. Remember 2008? That'll be like peanuts compared to the amount of loans out there right now. I mean, just take a look at your screen. The collateralized debt obligation.
Yeah, so the situation going on with the economy, it is eerily similar to how it went down in 2008. So the way things is looking, this country is on the verge of collapse financially and also from a societal standpoint. So right now I'm at the 5-minute and 43-second mark of the video. I may play some more of it. I may not. But I'll tell you what I will do. I'll link this video into the description so y'all can watch the entire video for yourselves. I'm not going to play it in its entirety in this video. But yeah, let's see what else is in there, because I'm watching it as y'all are watching it right now. And I'm going to chime in on it.
In 2008 was $400 billion before it collapsed. Right now, $1.5 trillion. Do you remember? They made a whole movie about it called The Big Short. Remember this scene when Steve Carell's character asks the guy about these debts and if he's worried about these defaults, and he demurs and says, nah, I'm not on the hook for them. Yeah, we know what happened. I'd show you the clip, but we get a copyright takedown, so I can't, but you know the scene. So who will be on the hook when these collapses happen again? No matter how you slice it, the United States dollar that you're holding in your hand right now will look unrecognizable in the next few weeks. So that's the news update part of today's video. Now I want to tell you about today's sponsor.
Wow, you hear that? You hear that? So we'll see how this plays out. But, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when the dollar officially collapses, because they have to usher in their CBDC. And what greater event for that to be possible than for the collapse of the economy, or of the collapse of the dollar? You understand? So all roads lead to the MOTB, Revelation 13 and 16. So let me just get one scripture. Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not all these that take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. So when you go into the Hebrew, that word clay there is adbatya, and it means debt. So the word really, it means debt. So this country is predicated upon debt. You want to get a house, you got to get a mortgage. The average person doesn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars just laying around to just go buy a house in cash. So that's why you have to rely on the banks. And so the banks use the people. They get money off the people by charging them an interest rate. So we should all know how that works. And so really all this country has done is gotten rich off the pain of people, man. Predominantly the Israelites. Okay? So Esau, he doesn't care about anybody. The elites, specifically the elites, they only care about themselves and their bottom dollar, their bottom line. And so they have their agenda, and they're gonna see to it. They're gonna make sure they do what they want to do. And really, it's all prophecy at the end of the day. So I'm gonna end off on that note. Hope y'all found this video edifying. Shalom. And I'll link this video in the description. Peace.